Well, Doug, I've got a question for you. So
Sure.
when we think about scheme and we think about blocking, how does this or how is this going to affect Trey Lance's potential in the NFL? When we look at Trey Lance, we know that he has the moves. We know he has legs. And if we look at a previous San Francisco quarterback in recent memory,
Yeah.
Colin Kaepernick, they were very successful when they had a quarterback that was mobile. And, the Nick Mullins experiment when Jimmy G got hurt was
Yeah.
just downright awful. But even Jimmy G was moderately successful
hmm
for the 49ers, too. So, how does the scheme affect the mobile quarterback? And do you think Trey Lance has the ability to elevate the
Yeah.
49ers to the next level in the way that a lot of fans think that he can?
And so I think the short answer to that question is that it will all depend on how his read progressions come. Because so as you said, Colin Kaepernick did very well for about 1.5 seasons. And then what happened was people exposed the fact that he wasn't able to do read progressions. People figured out all you had to do was key on his first option. Once you shut down his first option, he'd start running before he went to the second option. So I suppose I may be in a minority because people think that it's a conspiracy that Colin Kaepernick was never picked up. It's not. He's not that good of a quarterback. He's a freakish athlete, but he's not that good of a quarterback. He doesn't do read progressions. If you're going to succeed as a quarterback in the NFL, you have to do read progressions. You have to know who your first, second, third, fourth, and fifth options are. And then you have to be consistently rereading to see if somebody who you thought was closed down is now opened up. If you only go to one option, you're done. You might be able to last for another season if you have speed, but if you can only read one, you're finished. That's why Vince Young never made it that far. He didn't do read progressions. If you can do two read progressions, you might make it a little longer. But in order to, Tom Brady can read all five players on the field without moving his eyes. That's why he's so good. Nobody knows where he's going to throw, and he sees the entire field looking straight down the looking straight at the goalpost. And so that's really what it comes down to: is will Trey Lance be able to do the read progressions? If he does, and he capitalizes on his athleticism, he'll be unstoppable. If he doesn't, people figure him out.
Welcome to Local Football Flavor, where we talk to local fans to get the real information of what's going on with their teams.